Hello, this is David Nutt. I'm Chair of Drug Science, and I want to welcome you to our Ask David Anything series of questions. So Gaza asks, and he's in Australia, and he says, police are testing for THC in the blood of drivers, yet THC can stay in the blood for weeks and isn't necessarily having an effect on the driver's cognition. What are your thoughts? Well, my thoughts are that that's not just the problem in Australia. It's a problem in most countries where they use blood levels of THC to try to dissuade people from driving or to punish people when they do drive. And the situation in Britain and in Australia is quite dishonest in terms of the evidence of harms. I know the UK situation particularly well, and I believe the Australian model is based on ours. About 5 years ago, the Department of Transport in Britain did a very detailed analysis of the relationship of blood levels of drugs, including cannabis, and driving performance. This was called the Wolf Report, and it was a very impressive report. And it recommended thresholds for drugs in plasma that were below the level that caused any significant impairment of driving. And the government then took the recommended levels and divided them by 10, getting some of them into the level where it's almost at the limit of detection of the kits that the police use. And we know that those levels are way below any level that affects performance. And the reason they did it is because they're using drug testing of drivers as a way of punishing people for taking drugs. It's got nothing to do with reducing accidents on the road. It's just another way in which you can constrain and punish people who use drugs which are illegal for reasons which are arbitrary and often politically driven. I strongly oppose this. I think it's dishonest, it's immoral. It's perpetuating a lie that drugs are harmful to other people when they're not. And I think it's something we should really fight against. Just imagine if we did the same for alcohol. If any detectable level of alcohol was sufficient to have you banned, there'd be an uproar. But because most people aren't told the truth about drugs, most people don't understand how drug policy is so corrupted, or corrupting of the science around it. And most people don't realise that this is an outrage. And it's sad to see Australia going down the same route. And I encourage you to insist that either they change the levels or they do what, to be fair, some American states do, which is insist on an impairment test rather than just a blood test. If you like my answer, please leave a review and a rating on your podcast app. For tickets for our live podcast on psychedelics on the evening of the 13th of November in London, go to the drugscience.org.uk website. You'll also find a lot of very useful information there. And of course, you can tweet me at Prof. David Nutt or hashtag AskDavidAnything to get your questions answered.